Shout out to all the leaders that's on the call. One thing that I'll say before we even get this thing started, I definitely will recommend you guys sending the link, right? Do that last minute edification on why your team members should be on this call. Just three people, right? We don't need your whole team. But I promise you, just by having three people, as coachable as you are, as locked in as you are, as hungry as you are, that want it as bad as you do. Because I realize got something, guys. The secret to success and duplication is making sure you're not learning on your own and making sure you're not earning on your own, guys. A lot of us show up to calls because we feel like we need a little bit more. No, you got most of it. You need, and even if you did need a little bit more, there's three people that you're probably connected to that need a lot more than what you need in the easy way. I'm gonna tell you a little gem right now. I definitely want to make sure you have your notepad. Definitely make sure you're ready to take notes, guys. Definitely make sure that you have an open mind. Definitely make sure that is no distractions. But one thing that I'll tell you right now is the secret to building success in this business, in this industry, this amazing industry we call network marketing, that I like to just call sales. One thing that will really get you over the top is making sure every time you learned, someone got better. Every time that you were in position to learn, somebody that you were connected to got better. So that's a Zoom call. That's a three-way call with your mentor. Sometimes you got to tell your mentor, hold on. I see this getting good. Hold that thought. Can I please three-way one of my mentees in on this call? Because some of you guys probably having calls with your mentor that last 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and it's just you. You just getting better. You just getting more information. You just getting the knowledge. But I promise you, if you start using this strategy, you'll start creating literally leaders at the same time you're becoming one. And sometimes you might create leaders that are even better than you. And that's what it's all about, guys, is giving people the position to become better than you, to learn more than you. And guys, so I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes. All right. We don't need no music. We don't need nothing. This ain't like we about to go in and we gonna be quick with it. But I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to just invite three people that you believe they want it as bad as you. And I'm talking about send them the link. Don't talk about none of that. Uh, I'm locked in stuff. No, say, hey, I really believe this call is what you need to take your business to the next level. Here's the link. No excuse. It's right here. Click it now. Like that's how you gotta hit them with it. You gotta let them know that they need to come learn right now, guys. So give you about 2 minutes, 9:17. We're gonna get this thing like all the way started. I'm going all the way in. And I believe we're gonna have an amazing call together. Shout out to the whole Rich U. Shout out to all the amazing leaders that I see on the call. A lot of people are grinding, guys, for that next level. A lot of people are dedicating their lifestyle to this business for the next level. We're still on a 90-day game, 90-day run on just creating the new me, right? The new you, the new foundation that is going to carry you for 2 years, right? That 90 days right now might carry you for the next 2 years, the next 5 years. You might be able to look back in 2030 and say, dang, I'm glad I went on that 90-day run in 2026. I'm still getting paid for that. Right. So I want you guys to really get ready. Make sure you have your notepad. I'm getting some text myself. Who is this? Oh, this is my upline. He trying to make sure I'm locked in. Hold on. Okay, cool. He's even grinding, man. He making all that money. He asking me to hop on Zoom and work the business. So, guys, let's get this thing started. I don't even have another minute to waste. Hope you guys send out that text. Hope you guys locked in with your people. Hope you guys connected with your people because we're going straight in, guys. So, first thing that I really want to talk about tonight, let me see if I could pull up my screen, make sure you guys can see me. Drop a one in the chat if you see me. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, awesome, 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 man. Guys, I hope you have an amazing night tonight. It's 9 o'clock. Hopefully, I can get you guys out of here by 10. Dr. China, let me know. Like, don't go too in on it because guys, I'm gonna just be honest. I do not know how to do a short seven-figure mentorship call. I just don't. It's so much stuff you need to learn. It's so much stuff you need to do. And then you gotta start with the mindset. I don't really know how to make them short because I'm so passionate. It's like I just want to give you this sauce because you're not doing it, right? I just want to give you this sauce so you can 10x tonight. I just want to give you this sauce so your business can explode. Because I truly believe once it clicks here for you, you'll realize like, wow, this business is literally 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? 1 plus 2 equals, well, I'm gonna say it different. 1 plus 3 equal 4. Because each and one of you guys should already sent this to 3 people. And that's the whole math of this thing. We make it difficult, but that's the whole math of this business. That's the whole math of this industry. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Before your person membership is due, help that one person get 3, and you'll become successful. You'll become rich. You'll become wealthy. You'll have that big old fat bank account to be able to go get into investments, go buy a crypto, go fund your trading account $100,000, go make 2% on that, 5% on that. It's way better doing it that way, guys, especially when you have products, services that just work, guys. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of things. We're going to be talking about how to launching your business, right? Versus just joining your business. We're going to be talking about systems. We're going to be talking about the blueprint. We're going to be talking about grand openings, how to promote your business. I'm going to try to get all that stuff in because I'm definitely going to be out of here before 10. All right. So we're going to be talking about a few things. And one thing that I would start with, guys, that is super important is understanding like what we are a part of. Because I have so many conversations on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes what people are saying they are a part of is completely different than what I feel like I'm a part of, right? And then sometimes it's the new person trying to convince me what they're a part of is better than what I believe that I'm a part of, guys. I believe that we are part of a digital franchise company that literally offers the best education, the best software, the best resources when it comes to becoming educated in the investment space, right? When it comes down to becoming educated in the hey Joe, can you mute your line for me, boss man? Thank you, thank you, thank you. When it comes down to becoming educated in the investment space, I believe like by far we are creating the most results. We're getting the most people paid. We're the most accurate. Our scanners really scan through the market and give high accuracy signals, right? And we're a part of a company that provides all of that on a day-to-day basis, right? But a lot of times when I talk to people, they think that they're just a part of a trading company and all they are here to do is to learn how to trade. Now, I'm very unapologetic when it comes to sales. I'm very unapologetic when it comes down to building networks, building communities, building business. And here's the part that I'm apologetic about, the right way, right? I'm very unapologetic about doing it the right way when it comes down to doing sales, building business, building a network marketing business, building communities, because you could be building something just for it to collapse, right? And I believe sometimes, well, not sometimes, I truly believe the way you say hello to somebody or the mentality you have towards what you joined is the first step of your training. See, I believe that I'm building up entrepreneurs that are going to get they're going to get so rich that by law, they're automatically going to want to use that money to invest. Like that's what I believe that I'm building. That I'm building up people to I'll put it like this, guys. Drop a one. Well, not don't even drop a one in the chat. Let's use this example. Let's use this example right here. This is gonna blow your mind. This hit me the other day. Drop in the chat what type of people invest into hedge funds. Just help me out. What smart people, okay? Drop wealthy people. Okay? Wealthy people, rich people. Okay? I got $100 for anybody that say what I'm thinking of. Wealth. Okay. You got 60 seconds to think of what I'm thinking about. And if you know me, you know what I'm thinking. Open-minded people, millionaires, educated people, investors. Come on, we gig. Dang, Shaq, you've been around me too long. You've been around me too long. Okay. I'm not giving you $100. All right. Shaq got it. Who was the next person that said? I see one more person say it right here. Clincher Moore, reach out to your leader. Send me your number. I hope you guys said I got you. Shaq, you won technically, but we gonna show some love to business owners. Got all of you were right. Absolutely, every single one of y'all was right. But when I think about who actually invests into hedge funds, it's the richest, wealthiest people in the world that have capital from running a business. Right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Just correct me. Hey, Elijah, you put some diamonds on this thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Because it hit me the other day that, dang, a lot of people come into this space and they don't actually move like the people that are investing into the hedge funds. They don't actually move like the people that are investing into the investment portfolios. You technically are moving like the person that works at the bank, controls the money, but don't have more money than the investors. We got we're gonna switch it because guess what that means? Guess what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That means that a lot of us are exiting out the part that's actually going to make us become rich and wealthy. That's running business. That's doing sales. That's building systems. That's just the truth. So I think a lot of times when it comes down to building a successful business, it starts with you understanding that you're here for business, right? You're here for business. You are not here to master the skill and try to replace the educators that work for you. These are rich and smart individuals that are performing at a very high level that work for you. And all you need is the correct amount of capital to make that return actually worth it. That's all you need. All you need is the correct, like whatever your income goal is, right? Because if Arabella, for example, is uh if Arabella is doing 20% on your money, basically per month, sometimes every 2 weeks, you just need to make sure that you have the right amount of money in there to actually make that 20% worth it. If that 20% isn't worth it, that means you need to go get more money. And what better way to get more money than an opportunity that is going to pay you $1 million per month? See, you have to start thinking like that because that is how the rich and well. Imagine yourself getting paid $1 million per month. What would that do for your life? Like, imagine, like a lot of people talk about the 20Ks and the 50. Guys, we are here because we want to make $1 million per month. That is $12 million in a year, right? $1 million per month. That is $12 million in a year. Imagine taking one of those monthly checks and getting 20% off of that per month. That is what this business is putting you in the position to actually do, ladies and gentlemen. I think sometimes we're looking at all the bags on the table and we're saying, just give me that one. And I'm gonna just rely on that one, right? And you got to understand when you got so many bags on the table that have been proven to work, you want to put all of them to work. I remember getting started in the industry 2012. It was 2012 December. My life was at a complete halt, right? I had a newborn daughter. I could not really support her. I was doing all the wrong things in life to make money. I made a decision to change my life and just start completely over. A friend of mine gave me a book called Think and Grow Rich. My mindset completely changed. And when my mindset completely changed, I went to the internet and I typed in how to get rich legally. Network marketing popped up, trading popped up, right? And I chose the sales part because I was already a little skilled at sales. I've been selling all my life. I did door-to-door sales, I did call center sales, I did illegal sales, I did candy sales, I did all type of sales my whole life since 14, 15 years old, okay? And it hit me soon as I seen the trading part, I said, "Dang, I could make money being lazy." For the first time in my life, I could just click some buttons and make money being lazy. But then I looked at it and said, wait a minute. If he's saying he's turning thousands into 10 thousands, or he's making six figures, I probably need wastable thousands to even start. That clicked in my head immediately. I need some wastable thousands to even get in this game. Fast forward, guys. So from that point in 2013, getting exposed to network marketing and trading on the same exact day to about 2015, where I joined my first network marketing trading company, or 2014, 2015, I joined my first trading network marketing company. The CEO used to trade live with people. He was trading futures. This is back in 2014. He was trading futures. When I first looked at it, I said, "Oh, I'm here because you're a trader. I'm not here for the comp plan." But dang, as I'm looking at your trading, you trading futures, I'm noticing everybody got like a $10,000 plus account that's trading live with you. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell this platform because I can already see the value. See, a lot of people are treating this business as if its only value is if they master it and become rich first. That is the ultimate way to hold you back and hold your cousin back from these millions that's on the table. It's gonna hold you back and your brother back that on these millions that's on the table. Because me personally, I did not think like that. I looked at the value. I said, okay, you got scanners, you got live sessions, I see you helping. Like it take 2 sessions to know if somebody got value or not. It don't take long. One session to see if people making money. The second session to see if it was all a lie. The first session. That's it. You need 2 sessions, y'all. 2 sessions, and you gonna know if this thing is valuable or not. So when I looked at it, I said, "Dang, this is valuable. Let me go out there and expose this to as many people as possible so I can start getting enough money to be able to come trade futures with this guy." So I didn't think about hitting no goals. I didn't think about hitting no ranks. I just thought about, let me get this commissions real quick so I can have enough money in my pocket where I can actually afford to be on this session. Right. And I'll tell you how that company was. It was $500 to join. $500 to join. When you made a sale, you got anywhere from $50 to $100 for that sale. So just think of that. I'm thinking in my head, I need to go get 50 people just to be qualified to even get on this session at the lowest level. I need 50 people just to myself as a person that is a business owner, as a person that's trying to get into investing. So right away, I seen the value to say, okay, if I see the value, I know there got to be at least 50 other people out there just like me. And that's where we're going to start with this, guys. You got to understand, if you made a decision to be here, that there's somebody in your phone book right now that's smarter than you. If you made a decision to be here, there's somebody in your contact list, at your job, in your family, as smart as you or smarter than you or need the opportunity more than you. And they're waiting on you not to use just you to understand if this is valuable or not. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I'll give you another story. There was a gentleman who joined me very early in that business. And he was a six-figure earner, but he used to always play God. And when I say play God, it's like, oh, I think this person gonna do it. I think this person won't do it. I ain't gonna hit them up. They got money already. Oh yeah, that person ain't never gonna listen to me. And the craziest thing happened to this guy. True story. The craziest thing happened to this guy. This guy was a six-figure earner that was very early. This guy cousin joined, cousin, blood cousin, ladies and gentlemen, blood cousin. When he was over there playing God and trying to figure out he knew who was and who wasn't, his cousin joined and built a team over 5,000 members, really 10,000 members. His cousin was earning $250,000 a month. So I don't even remember what the exact numbers was for that, but it was way over 10,000 people. His cousin. And he didn't sign his cousin up. Imagine that. Imagine that right now that you're a part of a business and you're allowing the opportunity for your neighbor, your cousin, your coworker, somebody that one of your friends, somebody you personally know to hear about this information through somebody they barely know, and then they come in here and do 1,000 times what you do. That person who was with me early never made more than $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and he ended up quitting eventually. His cousin built a team that everyone still to this day knows about. He's still a big networker that everyone knows about. He made millions and millions of dollars and changed his life and millions of and people around his life. And his cousin, or the guy that was originally there 4 or 5 years or 3 years before his cousin, didn't benefit off of it not once. He just had to see his cousin walk across the stage and do speeches his whole career there because he felt like, oh yeah, my cousin, he too big. He too big for this. He'll never join. There's no reason to reach out to him. Or matter of fact, when I learn how to really, really trade, then I'll tell him. So you gotta understand there's a big difference between joining a business and launching a business, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna start there. What's the big difference when it comes down to joining a business and launching a business, right? Now, I believe the big difference is you have to stop moving just like a customer. Like, and I get it, guys. We're all here because we want to multiply our money. We want to make money on demand. We want to be able to pull out our devices and make money, right? But we got to start switching our mindset to start moving like an owner. I really challenge you guys to start doing personal development. That is what changed my life. That is what put me in a position where I could get in front of any room and speak. Guys, I have a speech impediment. Like growing up, I had the biggest lisp or whatever they call it growing up. And I was ashamed to talk to anybody. I didn't think I was ready to talk to I used to tell people I'm an introvert. I wasn't an introvert. I just wasn't confident in what I was talking about. It's a big difference. I wasn't an introvert. I just didn't practice and get in front of the mirror and talk to myself and act like it was a prospect right there and practice on my speech. All of us already have the gift on how to go big. All of us already have the gift on how to go big. And we just have to open up our mind and say, okay, the people who already went big, they're no different than me. And they don't have to they didn't do anything different that I can't do. Like we have to realize that right away. So stop moving like a customer that just want to be laid back, clicking their buttons, taking a trade in the morning. I know what you guys are doing. You're taking a trade at 9 and you're watching it to 2 p.m. Then you're taking a trade at 2 p.m. and you're watching it to the market close. And then as soon as another session starts, which is Sydney or something, I don't even know why anybody trading during that time. Soon as that session start, you're taking that trade and then you're watching it till you go to sleep. Then you waking up in the middle of the night because London happened. Then you taking another trade, and then you waking up startled in the middle of the night, checking your phone when you're supposed to be getting rest so you can wake up and dominate your business. And you checking the phone like, oh, did my account blow yet? Because I put in that trade and I ain't even use a stop loss. I ain't following none of the system. I'm not following what nobody's telling me to do. I just clicking buttons hoping I got a 50-50 chance of getting rich. Then you wake up early in the morning, you realize your account gone, or you floating in the negative, or you barely floating in the profit, and then guess what you're doing? You put in another trade at 8 o'clock in the morning, then you repeat that cycle. Come on, y'all. I've been doing it 14 years. You think I ain't waste a lot of time doing what y'all wasting time doing? I get it. I get it. But the truth is, if you're gonna move like a customer, move like a smart customer. Now, we're going to talk about what smart customers is. I believe a founder is a smart customer. No disrespect. But if you go in founder, that don't make you a business owner. If you went 3 and free, that don't make you a business owner. Like, it don't make you a business owner, y'all. It make you a smart customer. Somebody who starts to realize, like, wait a minute, I could get rid of my membership and still benefit from these services, these softwares, and this education. I could get rid of my membership and expose 3 people a day and earn anywhere from 75 to 370 or what is that? 450 a day. Because we only talking about trade and travel around here. So with 3 people a day, y'all, you could be earning anywhere from $75 to $450 per day for a $6 per day package. For a $6 per day package, you could be earning anywhere from $75 a day to $450 a day. That don't make you a business owner. That just make you smart. That just mean you get it. That just mean you're on your way to becoming a business owner. Like, I'll tell you right now, I hear it a lot of times. My team, my team, my team. I'm gonna give you the perfect definition of when you know you have a team. Right? When you having 10 people is just having a group of people. Having 20 people is having a group of people. Having 50 people, you just got a bigger group of people. You don't have a team until you have, I would say, you don't have a team until you have 7 to 15 presenters, day-to-day presenters. You don't have a team until you have 7 to 15 people that are going to present the company like the Lightses do. Okay? 7 to 15, and I'm being nice, y'all. I'm really not nice when it comes to this. But I love y'all. Let's just say 7 to 15 people that are presenting. That's when you have a team. Now, when you got the team, don't ever say my leaders, because you don't have no leaders until you got 5 to 10 people that's gonna do everything you doing. That's leaders without you. That means you ain't even got to check in for real. Like, they doing it without you. They doing presentations without you. They doing trainings without you. They doing grand openings without you. They making calls every day, calling their team without you. They edifying the call that's coming up without you. They edifying you without you. That's when you use the word, I got some leaders, man. You know? So we gotta start moving like business owners. Like some people, what my boy Matt say, it's cool. I'd rather have a big group than no group. All right. So having a big group, everybody got to start there. But in this call right now, we're gonna kind of talk about how to get your big group to turn to a team full of leaders, right? But it starts with you and how you're moving in the first place. You gotta understand something. Uh, I've been saying this since like 2 years before COVID, that the training starts when you say hello. The training starts when you write the post that attracts that new member. The training has already started. So that means how you get them, they're going to do 50% of how you got them. They're going to do 50% of how you plugged them in. They're going to do 50% of how you talk to them. They're going to do 50% of what you do. So if all you're talking about is, man, this trading group is amazing. All we doing is just killing the markets. You could come in, you ain't got to worry about recruiting and talking to people. Guess what they gonna do? All the stuff that sounded good, you like, well, what's wrong with that? Guess what they're gonna do? They're just gonna skip to the part where they say, all you gotta do is click buttons, you ain't gotta talk to people. They just gonna take that part. They out of all the things I led up to that, they just gonna take that one part and say, all you gotta do is click buttons and you ain't gotta talk to people. Then the next group after them is gonna come in and say, all you gotta do is click buttons. Then the next group after them is gonna come in and say, you ain't gotta talk to people. And there you go. That's your team. You done built up 1,000 people with that verbiage, with that flow, and then 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line, when you're in massive momentum, you're gonna look around and say, I got a big group. You gotta look around and say, "Dang, I got a big group. I got a big group and I need help." That's what's gonna happen. It's been happening for years. So understand this, guys. Joining this platform is life changing. But joining, just you joining, is just getting you access to the environment. But launching, when you start to actually launch, that is what's building your future. The people that's going to stick with you are the people that you launch, because trading for years has been a gift and a curse, guys. Because if you teach them how to be profitable and trade, guess what? They're going to go on this 6 month to a year journey of trying to learn the skill set of trading. And when they finally get it, they're going to think, I no longer need guidance, which is guys, I've been trading 14 years. I love the platform. So I never get it. I never get it. I never understand it. I've been trading 14 years and I see the value in having people that are good work for me. I never get it because I thought the whole goal was to have time freedom, not to be staring at charts from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. just to wake up at 9 a.m. and do it again. I never thought that was the goal, but clearly people love doing it just to blow their account. I want you to think to yourself, when was the last time that I went 3 weeks consecutive that I just made profits? Like 3 weeks in a row. But then you look at the platform and they're doing that week after week after week after week after week after week, and all you had to do was press approve. So you gotta understand something. A lot of people join, but few people actually launch. So we gotta start with, what is the system? What is the blueprint? I believe I get it. Everybody has their own systems, everybody got their own blueprint, but I'll keep this simple where I know all the leaders agree, right? I believe the system technically is you come into the business and you become educated on the business. I asked somebody the other day, I said, yo, why is it that people join weight loss companies and before they lose weight, you see people promoting the business? Why is that? People join weight loss companies and before they even lost any pounds, they promote the business, commissions, right? But it's also something else, the belief in the product for another person. Some people already be fit and join a weight loss company. Think about it. Some people be fit already and join a weight loss company because they at least believe that the product is good enough for them to earn commissions. Why do people join travel companies and build massive organizations and they don't travel? Think about it. Because they know there's a world full of people who would love to get travel discounts. How many people sell real estate, $1 million homes, and they got apartments? Think about it. They're not saying, hey, here this $1 million home, you should buy it because I got $1 million. They're not saying that, y'all. They're not saying that. I mean, Guys, I've been in trading business. It feel like all my life now. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong with this one. But from what I see, I don't see realtors saying, yeah, I'll sell that house after I make millions of dollars and buy me $1 million. I don't see them saying that, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? What's another one? What's another one? Credit repair. This gonna kill it right here. How how many people are making millions off credit repair and you ain't never seen one screenshot of their credit report? They show everybody credit report. We ain't never seen theirs. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Cor- Correct me if I'm wrong. Like we got people out there, like you said, we got people with $460 credit scores, and they done made $4 million, $4.6 million. But for some reason, people get into trading, right? Just think about it. For some reason, people get into trading and they say, when I make money, then when I make money, then I'll share it. And you know what? The truth is, they're lying. I don't let people lie to me like that. You want to know what I say? Soon as I hear somebody say, when you help me make money, then I share it. My first question is, what is money to you? What is money? I can help you make $1 right now. Are we sharing this? Because I helped you make money. I helped you see the power that you could click a button. I think a lot of people think that you just click buttons anywhere and make money. You click the button and you make $5. Why is your face frowned up? Please help me understand it. Why is your face frowned up when you just click the button, didn't look at anything and made $5? I'm gonna tell you why your face is frowned up. Because you broke. You don't have enough to trade with. You're too broke to trade. Trading is not a broke sport. It is for the rich and wealthy. It is for the business owners. It is for the people who have millions of dollars on the side that's not doing nothing for them. And then they want to put that money to work. I'm unapologetic with doing this the right way, y'all. I've been telling people they too broke for years. I ain't gonna stop now because we here. People too broke. Even if you got 100K, you broke to be in this market. If you got $1 million, you are broke to be in this market. Now, because we have so many great tools and so many educators and so many systems, you're at least in a safe place to get your feet wet. I get that part. I get that part. I get that part. You're in a safe place to come participate in the markets, but you're telling me you want to master the markets with a skeptical 100? You might not even be broke. I done seen people with $100,000 and they throw $100 in. You skeptical and you want to invest? That's not how the rich and wealthy are treating the hedge funds. They look at the hedge fund, they say, show me your returns in the last 3 months, show me your returns in the last year. Oh, these look amazing. Here's 50 million. That's how that works. We got people that look at the app and say, dang, Arabella called 70 trades. She won 63 of them. Okay, I'm gonna start with $20. I'll see how it goes. And then us as business owners, we like, yeah, that's awesome. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not awesome. It's not smart. It's not good. You're building a group, right? We got to check it out the door, right? So a lot of people join, but few people launch. We got to start launching these people right away by building a vision of what they're going to get from launching, why launching is beneficial, how launching can change their life, how having a business to keep them actually going to stay in the game. I wrote a note behind this whiteboard. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I was talking to myself the other day. This note right here says, you lost your mind. You think, I won't name these people, but these are people that people quote unquote call the best traders in the industry right now. You think, uh, and only rely on trading? I said, do the rich only rely on profits from the hedge funds and investments? Absolutely not. Imagine that business owner. Imagine that business owner. Think about it. Imagine the business owner finding a hedge fund and saying, I like these returns. I'm going to invest 20, $50 million in your hedge fund, and I'm going to just sit back, quit all my businesses, and rely on this hedge fund. Do you think anybody is doing that? Or do you think they're continuing to run their business? Which one do you think they're doing? Which one do you think they're doing? Are they continuing to run the business that gave them the millions to even be in position to invest? Or do you think they just saying, I'm gonna just rely off my investments now? I'm gonna just rely on my investments now. Think about it. Anybody who has a investment account at your bank, are you putting money into those investment accounts and then just saying, I'm gonna just rely on the bank now? I'm gonna just sit back and rely on the bank now. Are you doing that? Absolutely not. And if you are, you lost your mind. You're doing both. And it's only smart to do both. We were taught to do both. We were raised to do both. Don't get in here and try to recycle the wheel of how you were raised. Like don't come in here and all the knowledge that you didn't got hearing from the rich and wealthy that says go turn your wages into profits, go turn your hard work into investment income. Don't just now be like, I just want the investment money, right? So you gotta understand something. Your first 24, 72 hours here will determine your first 6 months to a year here because that's the training. The training started in your first 24, 72 hours of what your mindset was here. And I want you to think back to what your first 24 hours looked like. Did you get started? Get told, hey, go through the back office, get familiar with the platform, set up your broker account, and start trading, and then you turned off your learning skills ever since that day? I believe 99.99% of you guys will agree that's what you did. I set it up. I didn't even watch every video back there. I didn't click around and like I want you to think about it. I didn't even click around back there and go through the training. I just set my trading account up, and I've been clicking buttons ever since. I just been trading ever since. I never even built up a belief in my head that this business is so powerful. I put it like this, guys. If you have a spouse and your spouse is in the business, you don't believe in it. If your mama or your grandma or your dad or your uncles and your cousins, they not in the business, you don't believe in it. If your best friend is not in the business, you don't believe in it. That's just how I truly feel. Now, I might be being a little far-fetched here, but that's my mama been in the business since day one because I needed that auto ship anyway, even if I had to pay for it. Look, I believe in the business, mama. You gotta get in this right here. You gotta get in because I need you to get in right here. I don't know what you talk about. She's still to this day paying the membership to this day. I do not pay her back for paying her. Hey, y'all, she went inactive one time. Hey, mama, what you got going on? What you got going on, mama? You pay that membership. So I truly believe that you gotta believe that this is valuable enough for the closest people to you. And my mom sometimes she be like, "Baby, I got the trade, but I don't really. You need to lock in, mama. I ain't gonna. I'll give you some money, but I ain't doing the business for you. I ain't. I'll give you some money, but if you want to make a lot of money, you gotta lock in like everybody else, like I had to do, like you watch me do. You gotta come learn this with us. You gotta really lock in, come learn this with us. My mama a serial entrepreneur, been that all my life and worked the job for 20 years. She a hustler. You gotta come in and go, hey, what you want to do? You gotta believe, y'all. You gotta believe that this is valuable no matter who you selling it to. Right? So the people who win first, they move fast. Ask yourself, okay, what's my system to make a person win quickly? I believe that a person can get off of your session, and if you explain the vision the correct way, you make them understand how big of a movement this is going to be, how big of a business this is going to be, right? Where you're going to be in the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 30 months based off of this business. I believe if you explain it in a way where they got FOMO before they even get off that call because they just believe that you're going to do it. They believe everything that you say, right? Because I heard this very early in my career. They said the industry isn't a scam, it's just a lot of scammers in it. He said the industry ain't a scam. It's too many scammers in it. It's too many people saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna join this business. I'm gonna make millions." And next thing you know, they ain't even in the business and they ain't made 1,000. Scammer. I'm gonna join this business. I'm gonna learn how to trade and I'm gonna get my money up. And next thing you know, they don't even trade no more. Scammer. The industry in a scam, it is too many scammers in it, right? So you gotta ask yourself, what is the quickest way to get somebody to win fast? Because they'll start moving fast, right? They'll start moving fast. I believe someone could get off of that call, that impactful call, and say, dang, that was so powerful. That blueprint. I don't know how I got on this call. I don't know why they invited me to this call, but I'm about to beg them, can I bring 3 of my friends? Guess what happens if you get somebody in that type of mentality? My first comp plan, I text my whole city. So I don't know what be going on nowadays. I don't want to relate. I don't want to feel the same. I don't want to be like you if you don't feel the same as me. My first comp plan I seen, I text the whole city for 30 days straight till they blocked me. And the only reason they blocked me because I was leading the wrong way. But I wasn't going the wrong way. I was just leading my conversation the wrong way. I didn't have no mentor. I didn't have no mentor. I signed myself up to this industry. I picked the guy. 6 months later, he was like, dang, what you doing? Can you teach me? You my upline. What you talking about? No. I picked a random dude and said, put me in. So it was a little bit different. I ain't had no calls. I ain't had no Zoom. I ain't had no onboarding. I ain't had no training. I ain't had no events. I had my vision when they showed me the plan. I said, dang, why am I hustling out here in these streets when I could be doing this? What in the world? Why am I doing this? This is dumb. You telling me I could sell 1,000 packages and be a six-figure earner? Count me in on that. You telling me I could sell $100 package and receive commissions on it daily and never got to run out of my product? Count me in. I got unlimited product now. Count me in on that. You telling me I could join for 200, make 3 sales, and every sale after that is free money, free bands, profit? Count me in on that. I text the whole city for a year straight to the point I went from the coolest dude in my city with the coolest crew in my city to no crew to everybody like, oh, you that internet guy, huh? They'll see me in the club and be like, you that internet guy, ain't you? No, I'm that same dude, like from 6 months ago. What you mean? Oh, y'all don't realize what's going on. Cool, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's going on out here with this digital money. It went from ha ha ha, look at him reading books, listening to audios, wearing collar shirts now to dang, did you see Gary? He just pulled up in the Lambo in the hood. Did you see him? Oh my God, how did he make it? I tried to show, I tried to told y'all, but instead I showed y'all. I tried to told y'all, but instead I showed y'all. And now talk to my team. Cause you can't talk to me no more. Sorry, you missed it. We gone. We don't even live there no more. Can't talk to me no more. I'm gone. Y'all ain't want to do it for so long. We gone. That's how quick it changes for y'all. That's how quick it can happen for y'all. But you gotta be willing to say, I got the blueprint. I got the community. I got the network. I got the mentorship. You gotta be willing to make that decision that you're a winner before the money comes. I didn't allow money to determine if my situation was a win. It was a win soon as I seen the plan. When I seen the plan, and guys, I got old videos on YouTube. You can find them. You can hear how I was talking. You can. I am ashamed of these videos. I need to get them wiped from the internet. I gotta find a way to get these wiped from the internet, y'all. But I can't find out how to log in. I have no way to get access to these videos. Got to get wiped. I'm not gonna lie to you. These videos. Some of y'all gonna be like, yo, I ain't never listened to him again after hearing some of these videos. These videos gotta get wiped off the internet because I was that hungry. I was saying anything, and I was leading the wrong way, but I wasn't headed the wrong way. I had to learn through mistakes. I had to learn from doing the process. I had to learn. I tell people every time, like for every dollar that I've made, I've heard a no for it. I deserve this money. For every dollar that I made, I received a no. I heard it very early. How many no's did you get today? They asked the whole team, how many no's you got today? I'd be like, a couple thousand. Because I was running Craigslist ads. I was running Backpage ads. I was running Google ads, Bing ads, Facebook ads. Back then, Facebook used to have a button that said promoted posts. And every time you press that button, it was $7. My bank account every week was in the negative to the point when the commissions came, it only left me enough just to eat because I was paying off the negative for like half of my career. Half of my career. Now I'm not telling y'all to do this, y'all, because I was savage for the success. I deserve whatever you think I got and whatever you see me getting. I've been doing this since day one. I deserve it. I didn't have no pity party. I ain't had no upline patting me on my back, checking in every day. I didn't have no one having to tell me. I used to show up to calls like this, pen, paper, ready, and I paid for it to be here because you weren't my upline. So I had to pay, I had to buy your training or join your business or just pay you for the mentorship because they wasn't giving these type of calls for free. I used to just join stuff just to see what they talking about in their trainings. I went bankrupt for this. I went bankrupt for this just to get the knowledge, just to get the knowledge and put me in position to one day actually train this knowledge. So I want you to think, what system do you have to actually get somebody to win fast? I believe somebody can win faster believing in the vision than learning how to trade. Now, shoot me now if you got a problem with it. I get it. Everybody got a problem with when I talk like this. But the truth is, that's the truth. Someone can buy into the vision and go sign up 3 people tonight because they bought into the vision, not bought into the product. You don't become great because you can sell a product. You become great because you can sell the vision. I wish that we could unmute everybody right now and say the vision. Everybody will leave with a product. No, say the vision. Where are we going with this? Why are we here? What is it going to do for me? Not what are you doing? What is it going to do for me if I listen to you? If I plug into you? If I plug into the system? If I plug into this vision? Where am I going to be in 6 months? Where am I going to be in 18 months? Where am I going to be if I'm really coachable and consistent and I really do this the right way? Where am I going to be? Where am I going to be? Tell me where I'm going to be. That's all I care about. Where am I going to be? If you my mentor, tell me where I'm going to be. That's all I care about. Oh, you're winning. You're killing it. Oh, you made so much money clicking buttons today. Count me out. Where's the vision? Right? So you got to understand that you got to be confident to let somebody know, look, here's what we're going to do. I know that you want to get started. You messaged me, you told me that you're interested in trading, but here's the truth. Trading is hard. Trading takes money. Are you being real with the people? Because I'm going to be real with them. Trading is hard. Trading takes money. Trading takes time. Trading is not something you just about to get into, sir. But because of our blueprint, we've now made it duplicatable on how you can get money tonight, connect your account to this product, get more money tonight. And by showing you that this is working for other people, who do you know right now that would love to do the same thing that I'm showing you? That would love to have the same blueprint that I'm showing you? Who do you know right now? If you woke up to $500 tomorrow, who do you know right now that would love to do that too? Who do you know right now if you actually went through the product, went through the service, set everything up, and you woke up tomorrow in profit, who do you know right now that would love to do that too? Or if you bought into this vision and you truly believe what I'm telling you, who do you know right now that we could set up, get them actually in the in the platform and you wake up to daily pay from from the company paying you, and then you can take that daily pay and go fund your trading account. I'd rather more people take the daily pay and go fund their trading account than come in with that skeptical 100 of their own money any day. Any day. I'd rather use other people's money than your skeptical 50, your skeptical 100, your skeptical 200. Because let's be honest, you got 500, you got more than that. Your skeptical 500, and then try to just come make this work. Because the people that I got named back here, I promise you they blew accounts. But the only thing that kept them in the game was they was running business. What you gonna do when you blow an account? Go to a prop? Don't get me started, y'all. All right, let's talk about something else, y'all. The system, right? The system is the bloodline of this. The system is the bloodline. Let's talk about what the bloodline is. The bloodline is, like I said in the beginning of the call, if you ever talking to your mentor, I challenge y'all to start doing this. Your mentors might not even be ready for this. I challenge you to start doing this. Whenever you talking to your mentors, I challenge you to say, hold that thought. Hold that thought real quick. I need to three-way like three people so they can hear all of this with me. I challenge you to stop getting educated by yourself. I challenge y'all. Your business will explode. Your business will explode. I challenge you to stop getting on Zooms by yourself. Call everybody up on a FaceTime three-way and say, yo, get on right now. Get on this right now. We all getting on together. It's movie night. Let's go. I challenge you to stop learning by yourself. It's like there's I did a training where I said that every person you take to a live event with you, like let's use Vegas for example. Every time you take to a big event, those people are guaranteed to give you at least 10 people in your business. Almost guaranteed. In a 3 to 6 month time span, they will give you at least 10 people in your business. So you got to put yourself in a position to say, man, I got to stop just showing up by myself. I got to stop learning this by myself. I got to stop locking in by myself because you're not going to hit $1 million a month by yourself, y'all. It's not going to happen. You're going to hit $1 million per month in this business because you're allowing people to become better than you. You're putting people in position to become better than you. You're putting people in position to become more knowledgeable than you. You're putting people in position to let their hunger out before you. You got to start doing that. I challenge you guys to start when you having those good calls and you hear it flowing. You hear the knowledge coming off. You need to say, hold that thought real quick. And you should have already had a notebook. If you doing calls with your mentor and y'all just flowing, you ain't got no notepad. Like if you on this call right now, you ain't got no notepad, you not gonna remember nothing I'm saying because I don't even remember what I be saying. I'm gone already. If you tell me, yo, can you repeat the last brother? I don't know what I said. This just flow. It just flow. I don't know. If you missed it, they got it recorded, but I wish they didn't. Because if you missed it, you missed it. It's not for you. It's not for you. Because anywhere I showed up, I had the notepad and I wrote word for word. If they laughed, I put he laughed. If he told a joke, I said told corny joke. And I tricked myself into learning how to talk, walk, and look and perform and build and attract and close like the people that was making the money. This is the best game of copy the leader. This is the best game of copy the leader, y'all. I did not become rich off the net because I was in the lab whipping up the recipe and I'm like, yeah, I got the special sauce myself. No, I said, okay, this person is lit. This person is lit. This person is lit. This person got money. This person keep winning. I'm about to just do all of that. And that's where I came up with the training, the 5 type of marketers. Because I realized it was only 5 type of people that even made any money. If you haven't heard that training, you missed it. All right. But that's where I came up with it from. Like there's only 5 type of people that actually make money. I'll give it to you. Spiritual marketers, lifestyle marketers, motivational marketers, training marketers, and I added one, the relatable marketers, right? Think about it. I hope y'all didn't miss that either because I'm having a brain fog right now to be able to say it again. Spiritual marketers, motivation marketers, training marketers, lifestyle marketers, relatable marketers. Look inside your business and say who's making the money. And if you want to make millions of dollars, you have to be at least 3 of those. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the people who making the money in this business or any business, and you're going to see 3 of those in each one of those people that are making millions of dollars. At least 3. Ask yourself, ask yourself, which one are you? By being one, by being one, just one, that means you're probably making like 20K. Just one. If you're just one, you're probably like making like $20,000. You want to be all 5, right? And when I say spiritual, I'm talking about the right kind, the right ones, not the ones where it switch up and then it ain't that no more. I'm talking about the right ones where it's just in them. You can't, that's the highest one. That's the one you can't even practice, you can't even fake, you can't even pay for it because people gonna see right through it. But are you at least a trainer? Are you you want to know what the cheapest one is that everybody want to do? Someone drop in the chat what they think the cheapest one is that everybody want to do. I'm gonna tell you what really don't even work no more. Okay, Shaq, you've been around me too long. All right, lifestyle. It's the lifestyle marketers. Everybody want to show the lifestyle. Everybody want to show the whip. Everybody want to show the watch. Everybody want to show the chain. Everybody want to show the jet. Everybody want to show the mansion. Everybody want to show the drip. Guess what? If you got those things nowadays, people really don't even care about you because they don't think you got any real substance. They don't think you got any real knowledge. They think you just a they think you just they think you just a clown with some money. Just be honest. You don't got nothing to offer. You just stunting, showing off. You don't got nothing to offer. But everybody want to be that. The lifestyle market. That's the cheapest version of marketing. You want to know what killed the lifestyle marketer? There was someone named what killed the lifestyle marketer. I'm gonna tell you what killed the lifestyle marketer. The relatable marketer. What do y'all see on y'all timelines every day now? What do y'all see on y'all timelines every day now? I see it on my timeline every day. These the only people I follow. Hey, y'all, I just lost everything a month ago. My wife left me, and I'm rebuilding everything up. Follow me for the next 6 months. Hey, y'all, check this out. This is what I'm doing. This is my business. This is me being regular. I'm regular like you. I'm regular like you. I'm doing voiceovers showing you the day in the life. Guys, just a year ago, people was filming themselves going to the grocery store going viral. They was filming themselves cleaning their house going viral. It's it's different now. The lifestyle marketers are dead. They want the relatable content. It's all up and down our timeline. You no longer have an excuse to say, because back in the day, people used to be like, I don't have a Lambo. I can't build no $1 million business. When I get the car, when I get the money, when I get the success, then people gonna want to listen to me. Bro, that dude just got on his, I just followed a dude yesterday. He was crying and in tears. I'm like, dang, bro, look goofy. But as I listened to the message, I was like, I'm gonna follow this man to see where this ends. I literally hit the follow button because I want to see him get it back because I know he's going to get it back. Think of where you're at. You could be new. You could be someone that lost it. You could be someone that's trying to get it back, trying to get their life together. That's what the people want to see because they know if they catch you in that moment, They could join the journey with you. They could join the journey with you. Hey, y'all, I just got started in this investment company. I just joined this amazing group. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm really not an expert. I've never done this before. I'm scared as hell with this. I don't even believe this is going to work. I thought this was a scam. Tell the truth, y'all. Tell the truth. Grab your camera and go do 1,000 videos telling the truth, because at the end of the 1,000 of videos, you're going to be the truth. You gonna be the truth at the end. And then all those people that watched you, they gonna now say that's an authority figure because we know they not lying. We follow them every single day leading up to this moment. We followed them when they just got started. I call this the Casanet effect. See, man, I might be. We're gonna get a sauce away though, all right? This is the Casanet effect. That man went around for multiple years with rats climbing in the back of his room. He had rats and stuff. Was broke in the Bronx to the point when he started to make money, he still don't show the money. That man got every car every young person could dream of, every watch that every young person can dream of, every piece of drip that every young person could dream of, multiple cribs that every young person and grown person could dream of. He don't show none of that. He kept showing up every day with his dirty t-shirt, his dirty beater, his pissy rug, and he showed that he was relatable even when he wasn't relatable anymore. It's the Casanet effect that we're going through right now. That's why everyday individuals now can pop up and say, look at me, y'all, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to get my life together. And I'm going to take you on the, that's why this is working now. People are tired of people that they feel like, oh, I missed it. Right? So your bloodline is your calls with your mentor. Your chats are your bloodline. You want to keep those active. You got to keep those flowing. Your calls are the bloodline. You got to keep those active. You got to keep those going. And your grand openings are the bloodline. If you're not seeing new individuals in your group thrown on flyers every single day, I guarantee your business is dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's not worth talking about. It's not worth looking. Start over. Start over. You need to see new faces every day. Because when you do a grand opening, you're putting those people in position to not just be a big group, but now you got leaders because you didn't put them through the process of being able to go out there and talk to 10 people and say, I got something big coming up. I just partnered up with a massive group that's created success over the last 15 years, making millions of dollars, making millionaires. They sat me down, they gave me the blueprint. When I seen the blueprint, I said, dang, I would love to do this with you. I'm inviting you to come hear it with me. They're going to be doing an exclusive call with me. Matter of fact, they believe in me so much. Look at this flyer they threw me on with them. Look at this flyer. I'm new. But they believe in my hunger so much. They believe in my mindset so much that they threw me on the flyer. Is any of that true? Yes. But is that really what's going on? No, we threw you on the flyer, dude, because we knew that your egotistical butt wasn't going to go promote this without being on the flyer. That's why we technically did it. Okay, we gave you the blueprint, but the blueprint was just the training. Okay, right? The blueprint, just the training. We sat down with you. But it wasn't because you were special. We just sat down with you to give you the blueprint and tell you that we can save your life. But listen to how I worded it. Listen to how I worded it, though. We got to get people to start understanding this bigger than life. This bigger than them. I'm blessed to wake up today and I met a group of individuals that have been killing the game for years. They sat down with me and gave me an exclusive 30-minute blueprint call. They sat down with me in the city. I showed up to this event. It was entrepreneurs everywhere in the room, talking about wealth, talking about systems, talking about AI and products and how they getting paid every day. And when I heard the system, I was like, dang, I can't wait to get home to call you, bro. Because I believe in the next 6 months, next 9 months, next 18 months, next 36 months, if we do this together, you ain't got to worry about them bills no more, bro. You ain't got to worry about that car breaking down on you no more. I seen it. I seen people in the room that already took advantage of this blueprint. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to call the person that put me on and see if I could get you on that exclusive call tomorrow where they're going to be breaking it down again. Because I told them that I didn't understand everything tonight. So I told them, can we do another call tomorrow? Are we doing another call just for him? No, we're doing another call anyway. But listen to how I'm wording it. Listen to how I'm wording it. Guys, I literally mastered how to never hear no again. I literally mastered how to never hear the word no when it comes down to explaining your business. I'm giving it to y'all right now. I'm freestyling. You want to know why I can freestyle this? Because I sat in the mirror for 10 years practicing. That's the only reason why I can freestyle is you give me another scenario. I do it over and over and over, giving you different scenarios of how to do this the right way. I don't play about the right way. I don't play about doing this the right way. This is 1 + 3 = 4. The comp plan don't take this long to get through. It shouldn't take this long for you to have 500 members. 500 members is 50 people that got 10. If you're a grown person, studies say that every grown person from 18 to whatever knows at least 100 plus people. You only need 50 people that know 10 the right way. Go show 50 people to go show this to 10 people the right way. The right way. So now you got that person, they got the grand opening, they on the flyer, they didn't went through and talked to a group, a team, they didn't talk to a list of 100 people. They didn't talk to, I mean, you should start with a list of 100 people, y'all. Like what we talking about? This business, right? They didn't made their post, their relatable post, saying, "Hey, I'm new to this. I'm going on a new journey to learn the skill set of trading, to learn the skill set of running a business. I just franchised the #1 digital trading business in the world. I franchised it. I'm offering you guys the same tools and resources and mentorship that I'm going to be using on a day-to-day basis to become profitable from the biggest market of the world. They just let me franchise a school. And when they showed me the blueprint yesterday, guys, I made a decision that I'm gonna invite a couple people that I personally know. DM me right now if you want access to my mentor's call. But I only got 3 spots, y'all. I only got 3 spots. I can't crowd the room. They told me that since I'm a hungry individual and they see something in me, they gave me 3 tickets. I I want these for you. Right? So we gotta start understanding like doing grand openings. The first part of it is always making your business sound bigger than life, bigger than 200. Guys, $2,000? What are we talking about? That's it. That's $5 a day. That's $5 a day. That's $5 a day, y'all, to get access to all of this. And we allowing people to act like they gotta think about it. Then they get it from in front of you or get off the call and go spend $50 on something that made them hate what they look like, or they went and spent $500 on something they don't even like. What we talking about, y'all? We gotta start leading. So the grand openings is your bloodline, right? Stop. And here's the one thing, guys. You can never think that you outgrew the system that has been proven to work for over a decade. At no point can you think I outgrew the system. You can add to the system. You can add to it. But why take all these years out of your youth or out of your time that you should be winning trying to prove you found a new way? Why? That's just ego. That's just ego, y'all. You gonna waste 3-5 years trying to prove you found a better way? Okay, you might. You might just. But who got time to wait around to see if you make it when you could have just did what's proven to work and made it work in 3 months? You waited 3 years just to say, Nothing, because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen no one recreate the system. I've seen people make the system better. I've seen people add to the system. I haven't seen nobody just recreate and do something that's never been done and go create massive results. I've never seen it. And the people who try, they burn themselves out and they don't make it. And we forgot their name already. I don't remember none of them. And they might have had a moment that looked cool and looked good, but I don't remember none of them. So you got to get to the point where you master the system. Can you really go to your upline and say, yo, I really went through everything. I really see the value. I really understand. I got the schedule memorized. I got my calendar is filled up with all the things that I need to do for the next 90 days of my life. Here's the days that I'm doing grand openings. Here's the people that I launched. Here's my checklist. Here's the people that I called today on my team. Here's the people that I called today that I want on my team. Here's my list of 100 people. Here's when I'm doing my launch call 2 times or 3 times a week. Like, if you can't show that, you don't deserve 6 or 7 figures. And I mean, let's just start with six because I'm that's the 6 figure blueprint, technically. All right. If you can't show that, you're not really treating this like a business. You gotta stop wanting business to be easy. Ain't nothing about this easy. It's worth it. It's not easy. It's just super worth it. It's just super worth it. But it's not easy. Made a post the other day and I said a lot of people die for these results, but they're not living for the responsibility. You got to start wanting to live this business for the responsibility. Every single day, hearing somebody talk to you and sound like they're ready to give up. Are you ready for that? Hearing somebody talk to you every single day and you know deep down in your head, this person is not coachable yet, but you believe you can help them become coachable. Every single day, you're hearing somebody say, hey, my people, they not joining in, but you know that you can teach them how to get people joining effortlessly. Are you ready for the responsibility? Because that's what's going to get you the money. I promise you. When you stop doing it for you, I remember in my early stage, I was just doing it for me. I wanted a sale every day. I wanted commissions every day. I wanted $100,000 every day. When I stopped doing it for me, I never had any money problems since. Even when things go backwards, I still don't got money problems because I'm not doing it for my money no more. A money problem don't even look like a money problem no more. It just seems like a moment testing if I'm really doing it for people still. But if you're just thinking about you, oh man, I gotta hurry up and run this up because I want a new car, I want a new house, I want to new this, I want to new that, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go there, I promise you, you're gonna be stressed out. I promise you, it's gonna run you crazy, right? So you can never outgrow the system. Matter of fact, you gotta submerge into the system. You gotta submerge into the blueprint. You gotta make that your life so it could change your life. At some point, you gotta pay the price, y'all. If $1 million ain't worth it, $1 million a month ain't worth it, then what is? Like, what are you like? What are you willing to kill for this money? What are you willing to kill? And when I say kill, are you willing to kill the doubt? Are you willing to kill the bad habits? Are you really willing to kill the old self? You got to kill something. Like, we are the weakest species on earth. We ain't killing nothing, but we want everything. But these animals out here got killed every night to live. We got to kill something, y'all. We got to start with the doubt. We got to start with the ego. We got to start. We got to start. We got to kill something. We got to kill the business as well. But we got to kill something inside, y'all, because it's something inside that's holding you back. And I'll start with it. It's ego. It is ego, y'all. The ego in this industry is holding so many people back. Before I was forced to be a leader. I did not want to be one. I was forced because I was such a good student. I got forced into these spots. Think about that, y'all. I was such a good student. I got forced into these spots. I did not wake up or join day one and try to act like a leader. You could go on my page, y'all. You will see it. I'm not talking. There's a picture of me sitting in my old trap with a notebook, a headphone. I sat there for 6 months, and by the time I got up and went outside, I was a six-figure earner. I wrote down every training. I wrote down everything that I learned. I wrote down every audio. I read every book possible. I used to go to sleep on Eric Ward's YouTube channel. I would just listen to all these successful people talking about how they became successful. I had SoundCloud listening to WV trainings every night because they had great trainers. And I Houghton Bugs, I swapped out Gucci Man for Houghton Bugs, and I started listening to Gucci, and Houghton Bugs was my new Gucci. I listened to him every day. And I was like, yo, I get it. I get it. I have to learn this to one day teach this. But I also have to learn this to do this so no one ever called cap on me. I've been doing this 13, 14 years now. One person ever made one video try to call cap on me. I'm blessed. Especially in the world, yo, especially in the world of people getting exposed every day. Yo, I ain't had one video of someone trying to call cap on me. Not one video. I've been doing this 14 years. I've been dominating for at least 11 of them. Not one person could be like, yeah, he lied his way. Not one person. Because they seen me doing it. They seen me when I looked like I was not going to make it. They seen me recruiting the highest people when I was the lowest person. They seen me going out there like, yo, you need to listen to me. You need to believe in my vision. I'm gonna be one of the biggest. Now I walk around, I be like, man, Eric Ward ain't even do what this, but Eric Ward ain't even do this. I need to write a book. He ain't do this. He ain't do this. That's how I truly feel. Because I really put in the work. I really paid the price. When things go backwards, I never frowned. When things didn't seem right, I never frowned. You can ask any leader on this call that's been rocking with me for years. They ain't never heard me complain. Not one time. They ain't never heard me complain. Not one time. They ain't never heard me complain. Not one time about no business. I deserve to take this setback. I deserve for this not to be perfect. I deserve to have to go figure it out. Who I look like, I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos had to go figure it out sometimes. I'm pretty sure Amazon and Apple took some setbacks sometimes. I'm pretty sure Nike didn't have perfect years all the time. Who am I to think that this should just be perfect and easy? Who am I to think this should be perfect and easy? We in business, y'all. We is not in something we trying out, and this is just whoop de doo what to do. Oh, I'm a trader now, and oh, everybody should listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, but everybody should listen to me. I ain't spent no time studying what worked, but everybody should listen to me. And oh, it should be perfect. And oh, they ain't listen to me. They suck. Oh, no, that nah. You gotta pay the price some way. You gotta pay the price some type of way, right? So you can never outthink you think you outgrew the system. The system was created, right? You gotta understand the system is what created the results. So you gotta master what creates results, not what you like. I challenge y'all, start training on the system. Start training on the back office. Start training on the platform. Start edifying the educators. Start edifying the diamonds. Start edifying the elite. Start edifying the ambassadors. Start edifying who you believe going legend. Start edifying the company, y'all. And then you got to work that system every single day. You can't switch it up because it was a slow week. No, you got to figure out what works and stick to what works, right? And then you want to lead people to that system. You want to talk every day about that system. You want to set up a schedule about that system that is proven to work, right? So your first 24 hours in this business is super important, guys. You want to master step one. Make your first move profitable, right? You want to make your first move profitable. You want to make that new member's first move profitable. I already told you there's two ways to be profitable here. If you're only choosing one, you're just thinning your opportunities. There's two ways to be profitable, and I'm gonna start with the business first. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you about this business first. Who you know? You smart enough to say, yeah, what make you think you the only smart person in your family? You crazy? You probably not even the smartest person in your family. If you said, yeah, dang, give me at least 10 people that's smart. You don't know no smart people. You don't know no smart people like you. You the smartest. You the only one that seen this vision, and you the only one that get this. You the only one. I love when people be like, yeah, my people, they just don't be. You probably not even the smartest out of your people. What we talking about? But you said, yeah, but your people, they don't get it. They not gonna get it, right? So understand, make your first move profitable. And if they're not profitable, at least make it educational. At least make it knowledgeable, right? You could do both right away. Your first 24, 48 hours, you can make a profitable move, you can make a knowledgeable move. Both are going to put you in position to go out the next day and say, hey guys, look what I earned, look what I learned. I know I told y'all yesterday I was just getting started, but look what I earned, look what I learned. Because that day too is going to make them people realize, dang, you really a part of something that's teaching something. Because here's the trick, guys. They don't want to join you. They want to use you to join something that works. Dang, light bulb. They don't want to join you. They want to use you to get to something that works. You're just the middleman. You're just the middle woman. But if you make it about you, you're gonna be stuck with you in a group. Ew. You're gonna be stuck with you in a big group, man. You don't want that. You want a group of leaders. You want a group of leaders, y'all. I promise you, it's gonna make your life so amazing. It's gonna make your I'm talking about you gonna be able to take a vacation and know you coming back richer. Because you got a group of leaders, not a group sitting back waiting on you to call the play. Ew, y'all, you don't want that. Not a group of people that's like, oh, they not around no more. We ain't getting on no calls. We ain't doing nothing. We just gonna lay around and click buttons. Ew, y'all, you don't want that. I promise. Ew. You do not want that, right? So you gotta understand, your job is to create momentum right away, right? And here's something we gotta stop saying. That person is grown. I'm not gonna do the work for them. Here's what you gotta understand about the industry, y'all. You're not that nice. You're not that nice of a person where you think you're doing stuff for people. You're not that nice. You're and I'm gonna get to what I mean because I hear this all. Oh yeah, that person grown. What I look like doing that for them and doing that. I ain't gonna do all the work for them. You're not that nice where you was doing it for them, really. Guys, if I do something for you, I'm doing it for me as well. What we talking about? I ain't just do it for you because I'm nice. I might did it for you because I believe in you worth it in the long run. But I'm not just doing it because I'm nice. I ain't even that nice. And neither are you. You ain't doing this just because you a nice person. Stop it. That is a trick that people play on themselves to not go do real work through people. I'm gonna say it one more time. That is a trick that people say to themselves so they don't have to go do real work through people. Through. A wise man told me this man was the highest paid African American in the world. One thing I learned from this man, he said, look, Garrett, he said, for every 4 levels you go, you're gonna find a superstar. That's the only thing I ever learned from this man. He said, for every 4 levels that you go, you're gonna find a superstar. So while you sitting there saying, oh, I'm not gonna do this for this person, I'm not gonna explain the business for this person, I'm not gonna do the Zoom for this person, I'm not gonna hold this person's hand. Well, technically, it's you. Technically, this you, right? This your upline, right? These two people right here, the only people who know what they doing. They the only two people who know what they doing. So basically, you saying you want this person to go talk to this person. You didn't even train this person correctly or launch this person correctly. So they gonna do 50% of what you do. Then this person gonna do 50% of what they do. And then this person gonna do 50% of what they do. And then this person gonna do 50% of what they do. You want you want it to go like that? Think about it, y'all. You want it to go like that. When the truth is, you need to say, welcome to the team. Give me a list of 100 people that me and my upline can talk to before you go run them people off. Before you run my new diamond off. I don't even care about you. You might quit in 30 days. It's people out here that got a 30-day membership and they quit in 5 days, y'all. So the truth is, you got 72 hours to have a person give you their network. You got 72 hours to have a person give you their network. I got closed in this business, in this industry. The person that exposed me to this industry was the mother of my child. She the one was like, yo, I think you need to change your life. You don't do nothing. Like you just a street dude. You need to like get into something new. You need to start studying GQ magazine, learn how to dress, and you need to start a business. I thank her to this day. I don't talk to her at all, but I thank her to this day for talking to me like that. I didn't see the vision at first. I did not see the vision. I'm like, girl, you broke. Where you living off me? Why are you talking to me like that? But the truth was, she seen something in me. And then one day she called me. She was like, yo, I see these people on Twitter talking about they making $1,000. And she was such a geek. She was such a geek that she explained the business to me in a way I did not relate to. She was like, yeah, they got this. She explained the product perfectly. She broke down the product so good. I was like, girl, get your nerdy self off my phone. Where the money at? She ain't talking nothing about the money. She was like, yeah, like you can really like start up a business and you can sell this product and this service. I think people will actually listen to you. She didn't sign me up though. I told y'all the story. I went online and I did when life hit me, when I got fired from the Toyota warehouse plant, when I couldn't find another job, when I couldn't afford to take care of my kids, when I read the book Think and Grow Rich, right? When I read the book Think and Grow Rich, I was now prepared to hear the info that she tried to give me 6 months ago. But because she did not follow up, she did not follow up. She did not continue to try to tell me. She did not continue to try to run the business. She just told me one time. But when I was really ready to make a move to change my life, I went out and found that same business you told me about. And I found a random dude off Twitter and said, here, bro, here's my debit card. I know your ass is sorry, I know you a scammer. Take my debit card and take my money. I know that's what you do for a living. And after you done doing it, at least give me the game. This is how I got in the industry. This is literally how I got in the industry, y'all. I said, here. I just typed in the company that everybody was talking about, and I picked the first person that popped up. And I said, here's my debit card. I don't care. I got shoebox money. I just went to the bank at Walmart. I went and created a Walmart bank account. Y'all remember when they had the banks in Walmart? I went and created one of those. And I said, here's the debit card, bro. Just take the money. And when you take the money, at least put me on so at least so I could take some money too. Hey, I was hungry. I was hungry. I was ready to kill to eat. Like, yo, I just need to do something different, yo. I need to get out this spot. And that man sent me trainings. He sent me mindset trainings, blueprint trainings. He upsold me in so many different courses. That man made me go bankrupt. He made me go bankrupt, y'all. But I'm saying all that to say is he made dang near 6 figures just off of me buying stuff, and then off of me starting to actually become something in the business. All that should have went to the mother of my child, but she didn't do the business right. She didn't do the business right, y'all. She did not do it right. So when you out here getting people in your business, you got to understand that by building through them, you want them to go through their whole network in a 72-hour time span, do a grand opening, right? Do a grand opening, and that's all for you. That's not for them. That's how you actually get your money now. You're not gonna get your money by walking somebody through and teaching them how to trade. You're not getting nothing for that. How you actually get your money as a business owner is going levels deep. And at every 4 levels you go, there's a superstar here. I did when I had an organization of 100 thousands of people. When he taught me that, I went to my back office. That matched up every fourth, eighth, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. It was a superstar on them fourth levels, y'all. I don't make this up. I don't even keep nothing long if it wasn't true. I'm keeping this around. That was true. That was true. It was so on point and true. It was so on point and true, y'all. The money is not you talking to your favorite person every day because y'all cool. That person that you talking to need to say, hold on real quick. Let me invite this person to this call that we having. That's your second level. Then you need to get that person to go do a grand opening and sign up this person. That's your third level. When you get that person on that third level to go do a grand opening as well, it's full of superstars on that call. That's where your money is at. That's where your money is at, y'all. So you can never have the mindset, oh, I don't feel like doing everything. You better go do everything or get your upline to do it with you because you're going to send that person out there and they're going to run away them aces. They're going to run away them diamonds. You don't want that, right? So new people, they need excitement, they need direction, and they need immediate action right away. You don't want them to just go sit around for 72 hours going through the training. You got to give them like things they need to go do right now, right? So the first 24-hour checklist, get them in a chat, get them on a Zoom, get them on a call with your leader, get them on a call with another person that's successful in the business that's not your leader, get them to schedule a grand opening, get their contact list ready, get them 3 to 5 prospects watching the presentation, getting on a launch call or coming to an event, get them their first win fast. You got 48 hours to help them win, or you lost them. Just because their membership is 30 days, don't mean mentally they there for 30 days, y'all. They there for 48 hours, 72 hours max. If you don't get them a result by then, they're gone. That's why I hate prop firms. I get it. Like we're taking advantage of them. We're gonna make money off of them. But if you building your business only relying on those things, you can't even get paid in 48, 72 hours off of them. So it's only gonna hurt. It might help your trading group. It ain't gonna help your global digital $1 million business. It's not gonna help. You got to start believing in the product. I truly believe that I could sign up anybody right now off the street, put them in the platform, show them how the platform work, and if they're coachable, they will make money in 72 hours. And they don't have to know nothing about trading. And I'm definitely not teaching them. I ain't did a trading training in 13 years, and I ain't starting today. If you want me to do one, I would literally charge $50,000 to walk somebody through. I'm not doing it. Why? I got 20 educators right here that are good. Why would I do it? I don't have that big of an ego. I don't. I believe in what I'm selling. That's why I'm selling it. I ain't never sold nothing that I don't believe in. I ain't never sold nothing that ain't good. I ain't never sold nothing that I won't sell my family. If you don't feel the same way, then maybe that's why you're trying to replace the educators and you gotta stop it. You just gotta stop it. It's only holding you back. And here's what I realized: work is work. But that don't mean work is the right work. So you calling somebody and spending an hour with them talking about things that ain't going, that still work. You sitting on a Zoom, you showing people Fibonacci, Kamasaki, 4 hours worth of training, that's work. I hear it all the time. When I used to work with this guy. He was an educator and he worked so hard. And he used to tell me every day, I work harder than everybody. But he didn't have no results from building business. He worked harder than everybody, but that was his fault. You don't get no prize for that because you doing a lot of hard work. You don't get no prize for that, bro. And I don't want to hear it. You chose to do what the hard work you were comfortable with, not the hard work that's been proven to work. It's a big difference. If you're gonna spend that much effort spend it in the right place because work is work. You're gonna be tired regardless. You might as well have did what actually works. That's a whole nother training, y'all. But understand this is the goal of the grand opening. You want to edify your leaders. You want to paint the vision. You want to tell a story. You want to show the plan. You want to create urgency. You want to position that new person as a leader. You want to build up their confidence. You want to book the next step and get people close for them. Use your skill, and if you don't got none, call your upline and say, "Yo, I got a person that just confirmed 20 people on the grand opening." If you're not good, do not do that grand opening for them. Go beg someone that's good to do what you think you ready to do. Because you might run off diamonds that could be potentially on this fourth level that could change your life forever. Right? So understand, presenting online is $1 million skill. The best presenters make the most money. That's why I said if you don't have a team, you don't have a team until you have 7 to 15 presenters on your team. Right? You do not have a team. And you don't have no leaders until you I gave y'all like week numbers. I'm still trying to remember the week numbers because I don't want to scare y'all away. But you don't have no leaders until you have like 7 to 15 people that do it without you. You should never use those words. It's only a trick to make you work less. It's only a trick to make you think you're in a position to work less. This is a hard working business where you work hard and work hard and work hard, and then you get paid a little. Then eventually, you get paid a lot and you barely got to work. But in the beginning, you got to work hard. You got to work real hard where it don't even make sense. Why am I working this hard? I'm telling y'all my story. Yo, I was bankrupt, just going in on my business. I don't care about nobody spending no money on their business. You supposed to. You supposed to. I don't relate. Oh, well, I talked to this person. Why should I have to talk to their team? That's what you supposed to do. I don't relate. Oh, well, I brought my own people in. I can't be sitting around closing they people. That's what that's the only way you get your money. I don't relate. And I won't relate. Because if you want to go big, this is the stuff you gotta do. If you want to guys, I lasted in this thing 14 years. You think that was easy? You think that any of that was easy? I was making 6 figures a month. I lost 6 figures a month. I got 6 figures a month again. I lost it. I got it again. Guys, you just see me lose a whole company 7 months ago. We back, baby. You never seen me stress one time. I'm not just talking. You probably seen me have some down moments, but I was never stressing. I was never doubtful. I was never thinking we wasn't going to get it back. Imagine losing $1 billion business. Imagine that. Imagine losing $1 billion business. Not one time did I say, "Hey, we ain't going to be able to do it again." Not one time. I knew we was going to be able to do it again because we got the real blueprint. This thing going to work forever for the people who work it right. And during that time, when I lost the $1 billion business, the leaders you see that were here since day one, they ain't heard me complain not one time. Some people lose 3 people and be crying all day. Man, get out of here. You deserve to lose 3 people. Go try losing 300. Go try losing 3,000 people. Then show me what you're going to do. Because till then, shut up. You deserve it. That's going to get you tough in the game. That's going to get you ready to go lose 300 people and then lose 3,000 people and then lose 30,000 people and lose 300,000 people and lose 3 million volume and lose 30 million volume. And then you ready to be him or her. Because you can't teach somebody how to get through something you never made it through, y'all. You can't. Dang, that hit right there. You can't teach somebody how to get through something you never even made it through. A lot of people quit. Soon as they go through a little something, oh man, this ain't perfect no more. I don't know, like if I should be doing this for real, because now it's tough. It's tough now. I could just go find something easy and just get a little bit of easy money. That ain't how you become him. You gotta go through stuff. So when you talking and teaching people how to get through stuff, they know you did that. Imagine losing $1 billion company. Imagine losing $3 million in volume. We talking about losing three, five people, 10 people that you didn't even set up the right way anyway. You deserve to lose them. So you know now I need to set these people up differently. I need to launch these people quicker. I need to launch these people faster because I'm gonna lose them if I don't. I'm never gonna get to the fourth level because I ain't launch them right. So understand that, y'all. All right. So when presenting online, don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Keep it exciting. Keep it real. Stay relatable, y'all. The goal of every call is to paint the vision, show off the system, show the results from the system, and show them how to actually get started. Same with offline events. You want to use the Zooms and use your face online to then let people know you really with the people offline. They could really come to you and say, yo, I'm really building a community. I'm really building a culture. Start with just inviting people to your homes, y'all. That's where I started. I started with just inviting people to my home, pressing play on another man's video. I ain't even say nothing in the room for real. I just press play, do the pop up, explain the business, and we'll close them at the end. Or tell your leader, yo, I'm doing a grand opening. I'm gonna invite a couple people to my house. I'm gonna connect the HDMI cord to my computer and put your mentor on the TV. Let them talk to your people in the living room, right? Events create emotion. Events create family. Events create commitment. People stay at a place where they feel like they fit in the vision. I don't know who I was talking to yesterday, guys, but this is the truth. I was talking to Nina, and I told her it's three reasons why people stay in the business. Money is last. Money is last. Money is last. There's three reasons why people stay in the business. Recognition, recognition. So the people who's shining in your business, the people that's doing good in your business, they need to know they're doing good in your business. Number two, culture. They want to be around people they like being around, even when it's not beneficial, even when it's not fun, or not fun, but even when it's not financially beneficial. They will stick around because they like the people they're around. And last is money. A lot of people ain't even doing it for the money, right? So people will stay where they feel connected and where they feel like I fit in this vision, right? Offline events should do three things: build relationships, build belief, and build leaders. If you're hosting offline events, I challenge you, this is what I recommend. I challenge you, start throwing people in tough positions. I'm one of those guys. I truly don't believe there's a such thing as a bad presentation. I don't believe it. I Because even if I'm in a room and a presentation was bad, at least that person got up there and messed up the presentation. At least they got up there and messed it up. So it wasn't bad because that person got up there and at least messed up. To me personally, there is no such thing as a bad presentation because the leader should be there and good enough to clean it up anyway. But I challenge you guys to start giving people tough roles that they're not ready for. I challenge you. Look, I know you're not ready, but get your butt in front of the room and try that. You've been here 10 days. Go up there. Your turn. And yes, they are going to mess up. They are not going to be good. They are going to fumble. I don't know if you guys see me in front of the room. I sweat every time. I'm nervous. You got me going after Dr. China? Why? I just want to go first and welcome people here. Like, can you stop putting me last? Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. But I practiced long enough where it's like, okay, I asked for this, right? I asked for this, but I challenge you to start letting a new person welcome people. I challenge you to start letting the new person. I'm in real tears off that. Who posted that? That is me, man. I'm sweating. I am nervous, man. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I did not practice this at home. I'm nervous. All right, but I challenge you to start putting people in front of the room. I challenge you to start putting people in front of the room that's not ready, y'all. Because I promise you, they gonna get off of it. They gonna get from in front of that room after the nervousness, after not knowing if they was ready, and they gonna have a percentage in them that feels more like a leader. I don't know what percentage that is, but it's better than none. When they get off that grand opening, they're gonna have a percentage in them that feels more like a leader. I don't know what percentage it is, but it's gonna be better than none. That's what it's all about. Every day giving people the opportunity to be better than you, in a better position than you, to outgrow you, to be a better leader than you. But you got to give them the opportunity to even get to that. You got to give them the opportunity to mess up. You were not perfect when you started. None of us were perfect when we started. We all messed up on presentations. Every single one of us. And you got to put people in position to go mess. Because here's the truth. You want to judge them off of if they're willing to mess up, not if they messed up. Because if you mess up, that means it's only going to take you 3 to 5 times and a couple of phone calls to get you right. But if you weren't even willing to mess up, that's ego. You're not willing to be coachable. You're not willing to listen. You're not willing to try. All right. So here's the last couple of things and we out of here. Discover your identity, guys. People don't connect perfect to you. They connect to real. They don't connect to perfect. They connect to real, right? Listen how they tell you their story. Start really caring about people's stories. Start really caring about people's goals. If you're talking to a prospect, write their goals down. Right when they said they're going to be ready to get started. Write their goals down. Write what they said they want to accomplish here. Come up with a blueprint on how they could get to those goals. Make your story relatable. It don't matter who you talking to. There should be some relatable part in your story that a person can see a little bit in you. And if they can't see a little bit in you, there's somebody on the team they can see a little bit in, guys. We done created so many success stories. There's somebody they can relate to. Talk about your struggles. Like what was holding you back in the beginning? What got you over it? Right? Talk about your goals, how your goals align with their goals. Dr. China talked about it all the time. You need a vision big enough where other people's visions fit in it. When I just wanted to make 100K, I wasn't signing up leaders because my vision wasn't big enough. When I realized, yo, I just want to be great in the industry, I signed up every mentor I ever had. Anybody, when I was telling you, I listened to them audios, all them people from the audios was in my business. When I told you I was paying for them courses, every person I paid for a course from or joined from, they joined my business. I can't make this up. Any person that I ever looked up to has been in my business in the whole industry. The whole industry. All right. Talk about your goals, man. Talk about your why you started. Why did you even get started in this? Your story is what sells, man. Now, the 4-step blueprint. Master this and your life will change. Get people paid. Get people educated on how to get paid. Invite their friends to get paid. Help others get paid. It's that simple, y'all. Nothing else matter. Nowhere in there did it say, I ain't even gonna get back on it. I ain't y'all know what I want to say about y'all, man. Nowhere, I'm gonna say it. We too far in. Nowhere did it say you need to act like you Arabella. Nowhere on it did it say you need to replace Preston. Nowhere on here did it say you gotta become Dr. Curry. No, it don't say that nowhere. It don't say that nowhere. And matter of fact, I truly believe If you can't follow what works for at least a year or two, you don't deserve a team. I truly believe that. If you can't follow something that works for a year or two for it to work for you, you don't deserve a team. You don't deserve a team. That's like basically like false prophet. That's too deep though. We ain't gonna go there, all right? But that's just how I feel. If you can't follow, why should you lead? All right. Treat every new person like a leader. Don't treat them like the person that's just here to listen to you for the moment because you're the big dog at the moment. Stop saying my team isn't doing nothing. No, you're not doing anything through your team to make them know that they could do it too. You don't have a team of leaders yet to think they're going to go out and do something. That's not what you have yet. You got to show them, hold their hand, baby them. Each new member is a new baby. Where my parents at on here? Each new member is a new baby. You're basically signing people up and sending your newborn to try to go sign up a 5-year-old or create another newborn. It don't it, no, let's go back to the first version because you want everybody to be a leader right away. So that means you want your newborn to go launch a 5-year-old. It don't work that way. Every new person is a baby. And you gotta teach them how to walk, you gotta teach them how to talk, you gotta teach them how to crawl, you gotta teach them how to survive by themselves. Right? So leaders must be developed over time. Treat every new person like a personal responsibility. Guys, I truly believe that if your leader is not on three ways, you are not ready to be a leader. I don't remember the last time I got on a three-way, but so many people say they're leaders. If your leaders are not talking to your group along with you talking to your group, you're not ready to lead. It's very simple, y'all. And I'm very unapologetic about doing it right. So I say certain things and I stand on that because the result can't prove me wrong, but I can show you what you'll get from doing it right. I promise you. I won't even say it if I can't show you what it'll work. I won't say it. I don't like being proven wrong, but I will allow someone to try to prove me wrong because I'm not one of them people who think Jordan is still the best. I think the game evolves. But after you'd had a long time to prove, you better be able to prove something. Or we need to just go to the basics because it still works. Right? So you got to understand something. You want to protect your culture. Be careful who you put in front of your organization. Only let people train that have the same mindset as you, the same vision as you, that submerged in the same system as you. Confusion is going to kill momentum every time. That's why I truly believe if you didn't follow something for at least a year or two, how are you going to lead? I don't understand. Well, it's only slowing the whole process down. Is 1 + 3 = 4. But you want to do 1 × 3 - 7 + 4. We don't know the answer to that. I can't easily tell you what the answer to that is. I can't. I'm not saying that we won't get to the answer, but it ain't easy to just answer it right away. 1 + 3 is 4, and it's been that forever. It's worked forever. It's gonna do that forever. Like anybody can do that forever. You start throwing words in the math, I don't know how to do that. Right? So confusion is gonna kill momentum. One negative leader can slow down a whole entire organization. You got to get rid of them. It don't matter if you love them. It don't matter what you've been through with them. It don't matter what they did for you. If they negative, they can't be in front of your group. Unity is what builds organizations, y'all. So every single day, this is what you need with your team. Mentorship calls, edifying stories, dream building. Guys, if you master dream building, you will be a millionaire. Master dream building, events, testimonies, things that'll increase your skill every single day, daily trainings, presenting, prospecting, teaching other people in your group, practicing the system every single day. Three things that'll increase your income, showing the plan, following up with your members, inviting people, doing grand openings, helping new people launch quickly, getting them results quickly so you can get your money quickly. Guys, so all I gotta ask after all that, I told y'all I do not know how to do quick seven-figure mentorship calls, but I got the green light for China. She said just give them the sauce. And I believe I gave y'all a little bit of sauce, all right? Just a little bit. I don't think I went over the top on y'all. I think I kept it very, very doable, right? I think I kept it very duplicatable. I think what I said tonight anybody can do. I think what I said anybody can implement. So I want you to drop in the chat what rank what rank are you really pushing for here? Like I don't want no hyped up as rank. Oh dang, sorry. I want what are you really pushing for? Because if you say a rank, your everyday steps gotta be leading towards that. It's okay to say, yo, I'm pushing for Sapphire. If you know you doing Sapphire type work. Because everything I said tonight is a day-to-day process. That's what you should be doing every day, technically. If you're trying to be anything above a diamond. I know it was a lot, but the steps ain't a lot. The process ain't a lot. It's just not easy to stay consistent. But this, what we talked about, is not technically a lot. It's way easier than a lot of physical labor that people are putting in every single day. But one thing that'll help you do this every single day is actually caring about people. Right? Shout out to the person that answered the question earlier. Make sure y'all send me his number. Get him his $100. Go find up an account or something. Go pay for some ads or something. Go buy a venue or something. Do something with it, man. Don't go eat it and whatever. Go use it to help you, do something with it. But other than that, guys, I just want to know, are you coachable? Drop a yes, a no. Are you coachable? Are you coachable? Are you coachable? Are you coachable? Because that's the hard part here. I see it every single day. So many people just not coachable. And I promise you, if you're anything less than making $50,000 a month and you ever want to get to that and you're wondering how to get to that, go ask one of your leaders. Go ask myself, go ask Dr. China, like people that I'm gonna put it this way. Go ask somebody who would cry at that level. That's who you want to go talk to. There's people right here on this call that want to be levels that I would cry at if I got stuck at that level. That means that level ain't nothing for me to help you get to. You don't have to figure it out by yourself. You do not have to figure it out by yourself. There's some people that you're connected to already that will cry at that level. Cry. Like, oh my God, I am making 100,000. Oh, my life sucks. You need to go talk to that person, y'all. I'm giving y'all a game real quick. Like, go talk to that person. If I'm a diamond, I'm crying. So that means off top, I know exactly how to go diamond. That's how you got to think about it. You need a person to talk to that has gone through it and their goal is so big that your goal potentially is a goal they never want to be stuck at. That's the whole point of having mentorship. That's the whole point of having people who've already done it. So if you're coachable, guys, stop doing calls on your own. Stop showing up to calls on your own. We're eventually going to get these calls to 500 people, 5,000 people, but it's 3+1, y'all. It's 1+3. It can't be one and it can't be 1 times 0. Drop in the chat what 1 times 0 is. Okay, that was a test, y'all. Drop in the chat. What 1 times 0 is, because a lot of y'all came to this call on 1 times 0 energy. 1 times 0 energy, y'all. A lot of y'all showed up with 1 times 0 energy, and that's why you got that in your business. Okay? It's not rocket science. You need 3+1 energy. 1+3 energy. And that's that simple. So peace, love, happiness. I know I went a little overtime, guys. I hope you guys received some type of value from here. I hope you guys got your notes, not just to throw them in the corner and wait till the next call you get in, but find something in those notes to start implementing tonight. Wake up tomorrow. Guys, start doing personal development. Go read Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Go read, just start there. Go read your first year in network marketing. Go read GoPro. Go find all the videos that you can that are previous recorded on how to build your Akashics business. Go on YouTube and type in Akashics, or go study every video of somebody that's having success, and learn how to actually become one of those people, guys. So peace, love, happiness. Hope all of you have a good night. Let's get it. Let's go. We out.